Court ball dribbling, cashing checks. College hoops beats pump breaking necks. GunzPicks in the air, we ain't playing nice. Best rolling, paper stacking straight ice. Double units fired, man, winners only. Player props hitting, no rolling lonely. Bankroll swole, just stacking that cheddar. Breaking ankles daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing, 10 shots fired. Cashing best clips, reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit, you know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy so legit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What's going on, everybody? How you doing on this beautiful, I guess it's a Tuesday evening that we're recording this show. I am live here on the GunzPicks YouTube channel. Go check us out, like and subscribe. If you're watching this now, you're watching this later. It is the Breakin Ankle Show. I'm the host of the most point guard of podcasting, the self-proclaimed CBB GOAT himself. And man, oh man, we're coming off a nice little 2-1 on the free plays. Smacking the St. John's under.
Pay that man his money.
We also cash VCU in easy fashion, minus 18. They won by 30.
You're so money and you don't even know it.
But unfortunately, Xavier could not pull through for us, making us 2-1. And then we are 5-2 in our last two shows. We need to continue this momentum all the way through the rest of the week. And I got 3 more bangers for you, and I'm in the grimiest of the grimy here. I'm going to tell you that much right now. Before I get into the plays, make sure you like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel. Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, get in the comment section. I want to get 20 likes. That's what I want on these videos. I want to make sure that if you want more shows, I need the likes, baby. I need to get in the algorithm of all algorithms. Appreciate everybody that's been watching and carrying on, and the comments and everything. But we need to get better on that one. So if you're watching this video now or later, just hit the thumbs up on my YouTube channel. I'm giving this information for free. We're giving you winners every single dang show. Let's get into the plays and pay the bills here. Let's go into the grimiest of the grimy. I told you I have some grimy plays here. We're going to go play with a little Eastern Tennessee State going against Virginia Military Academy. That's right. I'm going dirty here, folks. Cameron Hall in Lexington, Virginia, and 6 p.m. is the tip-off of this game. And then you have an ETSU team that is 13-10 straight up against a VMI team that is 11-12 straight up, but they're 14-4-1 ATS this season, 6-3 straight up at home. Statistically, you look at these numbers and you would say, yeah, there's no way Eastern Tennessee State's going to lose to VMI. They're going to thump them, especially when you look at the numbers. 132nd in offensive efficiency, 164th in defensive efficiency. ETSU is. VMI on the other side, 260th in offensive efficiency, 284th in defensive efficiency. So yeah, there is a little bit of a gap between one team and the other. With those stats, all that being said, ETSU probably should dominate this game, like I said. But when you look at the last matchup, you had ETSU playing at home, 15-point home favorite in that situation. Now you're seeing the line just completely cut in half with VMI only getting like a 7.5 point line right now. So that kind of raised an eyebrow to me. So I dug a little bit further and I looked at the situation with ETSU versus VMI. This is the first time that VMI has been a single-digit dog versus ETSU in the last 5 meetings. And I think there was something to be said with that because VMI has just performed well in these spots. They're 10-1 ATS in their last 11 games overall. They're 4-0 ATS in their last 4 home games, 3-1 ATS as a home dog this season. And then VMI is 12-4 ATS as a dog this year, 9-1 ATS as a dog of 13 points or less. So numerically, VMI, it doesn't matter what the line is, as long as they're a dog, they are going to cover spreads for you. They've been an absolute cash machine for a lot of the clients that are on my Dub Club. Shout out to the Dub Club. Go check that out. Going to have a special deal on that one, so you might want to wait. The situation has just not bode well for ETSU in this spot. They're 3-7 ATS on the road, 0-3 ATS as a road favorite, and 1-6 ATS as a favorite of 8 points or less. So situationally, this has worked perfectly for VMI. And by God, I'm going to be taking them here. And this is my doggy of the day, VMI plus 7.5 as the dog of the day for Wednesday. Let's go. Yeah, man. Let's go into some favorites here. I got one here, and like I said, gonna have some dirty plays here. We're gonna be playing in the mid majors. I do love to play in the mid majors, especially when the situation has arisen. So we have one here, which I think is a good position in the Horizon League of all places, with Detroit going against Robert Morris here at UPMC Event Center in Moon Township, PA. Go get your tickets now for this one, folks. You have a Detroit team that is 8-16 straight up, 15-8 ATS, and 2-10 straight up on the road. Then you have Robert Morris, 16-7 on the year, 17-5 ATS, 11-2 straight up at home. So both teams really are very good covering teams overall, but I think the situation plays a little bit one side than the other. When you look at Detroit's major weaknesses this season, it's been their offensive production. They are 353rd in offensive efficiency, 354th in field goal percentage. They shoot 44.4% from the floor overall. And get this, 42.1% from two-point range. It's absolutely abysmal shooting performance here from Detroit. And then Detroit is also 243rd in turnovers given up to opponents, and they're 109th from the charity stripe. On the opposite side for Robert Morris, stellar, but not much better than Detroit, honestly. 221st in offensive efficiency, 249th in field goal percentage, but they get to the boards. That's kind of what their second chance opportunities is what has made them a good team this year. They are 38th in offensive rebounds, and they get to the free throw line a lot. They are 35th in the country in free throw attempts. So that is more predicated on them banging the boards and just getting cheap fouls and getting to the charity stripe. That's basically what you're seeing here out of this Robert Morris team. And then you got to look at Detroit's defense, 261st in creating turnovers, 251st in defensive rebounds, 262nd in allowing opponents to the free throw line. So that's going to be a key factor in here. Free throws with Robert Morris. Second chance opportunities in rebounding. I think those are the key advantages in this game, and that they are two huge advantages that Robert Morris will have in this game. And these two teams have already met this season. They met in January 2nd. Detroit did win that game in overtime of all. A very close game, 78-76. They were 5.5-point home dogs in this situation. Now you're seeing Detroit here as a 13.5-point road dog a month later, and the total is dropped from the previous matchup. It was 142.5 in the previous matchup in Detroit. Now it's 138.5 with a bigger spread for Robert Morris. So you're seeing the line correlation kind of play out here. A lower total than the previous matchup, yet a higher spread for the favorite. That gives you everything you need to know about this game. Both teams have been covering machines all season, like I said, but Robert Morris has covered 6 out of the last 7 games at home, 12-2 ATS in the last 14 games overall. And then for Robert Morris, like I said, this is the highest spread that they've had as a favorite all year. It tells you everything you need to know about it. And then Detroit, really on the road, they've kind of regressed. They're 0-4 ATS in the last 4 home road games, and 3 of those were non-covers as double-digit dogs. I just think Robert Morris is going to blow them out. You have the revenge angle here. You have the significant line shift from game 1 to game 2. And then you have the total dropping from 5 points from the previous matchup with a higher spread. And you just got to look at Detroit's performance as a double-digit dog on the road. Not great. So I'm going to be going with Robert Morris here, minus 13.5 as play number 2. All right. Got my best bet coming up here, but I got to go in there and say, like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, hit everything. Get into the comment section. Tell me what plays you like here on the college basketball slate for Wednesday. And also got to check out my Dub Club. Like I said, I'm going to have a very special deal that's going to come out tomorrow. I'm going to give you a promo code. It's going to give you half off of any package that you want. Because I got to be raising prices here. I'm cashing tickets left and right. I'm over 30 units in college football this season overall. I'm over 30 units in NFL. I cashed tickets. I was 55% in MLB this year, and I'm hitting 57% in college basketball. So for sports, cashing tickets, vest in the GUNZPICKS. You do that on Dub Club. I guarantee we'll be making money for the entire year. I say you do the all access and do the annual package, but I'm going to have a very special promo code that's going to be coming out because, my God, I got to raise my prices, baby. And to do so, I got to give you guys a special deal in the process. But let's get into what we like to call our best bet for Wednesday. Let's get it. Yeah, okay. We're getting out of the mid-majors. We're getting back into major conferences. Let's go into the ACC. Let's go with the late night degenerate special because I love the late night degenerate specials here, and we have a good one here with Wake Forest going to Stanford in Maples Pavilion in Stanford, California, 11 p.m. East is the tip-off of this game on Wednesday, and you have two pretty good teams in this matchup here. You have a 16-6 Wake Forest team going against a 15-7 Stanford team, but Stanford 12-1 straight up at home this year, while you have Wake Forest that is 3-4 straight up on the road. This game will come down to how good the Stanford offense is versus this Wake Forest defense, because Stanford is 64th in offensive efficiency and they take care of the rock. They're only 44th in the country in opponent turnover percentage. So this offense really takes care of the ball on the offensive side. Then you got Wake Forest defense that's ranked 28th in defensive efficiency, and they are ranked 26th in opponent field goal percentage. So what does that tell me? It tells me they contest shots and make their opponents miss shots, so they can really defend on the ball very well. But I think Stanford has a little bit of an edge here when it comes to getting to the free throw line. They are ranked 28th in free throw percentage, but you're going against a Wake Forest team as aggressive as they are on the defensive side. They do get in a little bit of foul trouble, and they allow a lot of opportunities for their opponents to get to the free throw line based on their style of defense. So I think this is going to be one of those key advantages. Can Stanford, as good as a free throw shooting team as they are, can they hit them down the stretch and have a nice game from the charity stripe? This is also a bad situation here for Wake Forest when you look at their scheduling perspective, right? They're coming off that home win, a tough home win that they had versus Pittsburgh on Saturday. Now they have to go travel all the way to California 4 days later for that matter. And then they're on a back-to-back West Coast road trip where they have to play California and Stanford back-to-back. And this is the first leg of that trip. I always like to take them on the first leg because I think the value of a team is when they do the official travel in the first leg of the road trip rather than them just jumping from Stanford to Berkeley. It's not really that big of a travel. They're just going to stay in California and get well adjusted there. But I think that first leg is very important here, and this is why you're seeing the line so low. Also, you just got to look how Wake Forest has performed on the road. As a road dog this season, they are 0-4 ATS as a road dog. And then you just, like I said, Stanford at home has just been elite, 12-1 straight up, 9-4 ATS at home overall this season. And they're also 4-1 ATS at home versus conference opponents. So I think this is going to be a little bit of a bounce back as well for Stanford. They lost to SMU on the road as 24 points on Saturday. So there's going to be a bounce back element here with Stanford, and they just play very well at home. Like I said, 12-1 straight up. Let's make it 13-1. I'm going to throw the spread right out the window, and I'm just going to take them on the money line. I got them at -122, and that is good enough for me. Picking a winner. Give me Stanford money line on Wednesday versus Wake Forest. And that is my best bet. All right, to recap for everybody, we're going to go with the dog of the day with VMI +7.5. We're going to go with Robert Morris -13.5 and Stanford on the money line for the late night degenerate special. Like I said, make sure you like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel. Make sure you check out all the content that's going to be coming out. We're going to be doing a live extra point show on Thursday. So go check that out. It'll be me, the Shark, and the Ozfell. We'll be breaking down the Super Bowl. We'll have prop plays. We'll talk the total. We'll talk the side. We'll talk everything for the big game on Sunday. So go check that out on the GunzPicks channel and the Shark Rewards Nation channels. So that's going to do it here for the Breakin' Ankles show. I am GunzPicks. Let's cast some tickets. Let's dominate the ball. And as always, let's keep dancing. You bang!
Daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing. Cannon shots fired. Cash and best clips reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit. You know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy so legit.